Two Green Bay alders are calling for an independent audit of the city's election procedures after hundreds of duplicate absentee ballots were mailed out for the April and August elections. The proposal follows a state decision to investigate the clerk's office and the administrative leave of City Clerk Celestine Jeffries. It would review how absentee requests are processed and the safeguards and what safeguards exist to stop duplicate ballots and what corrections have been made so far. The plan goes to the Council's Protection and Policy Committee Monday afternoon at City Hall.